Here in our rehabilitation unit, we take care of patients after strokes, brain injuries, spinal cord injuries, major catastrophic illnesses.
We have a 10-bed acute rehab unit here at Findlay. Our purpose is to get folks back home. They come to us from various different settings, different levels of mobility. Sometimes they can walk when they get here, sometimes they're bedbound, and our goal is to get them up and going and back home to their families.
It's the small things that we take for granted. Being able to use your right hand, being able to rise independently from the bed to a walker so that you can get around. Things that seem small to us that we take for granted, but it really is a game changer for the patient.
Our patient's care team consists of our rehab physicians, as well as our hospitalist or the patient's primary care physician, nursing, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, social work, as well as a variety of ancillary departments.
What differentiates us from skilled nursing facilities and other long-term care facilities is you have a daily supervision by a physician. At Findlay Hospital, we actually have two physicians. We have a member of the hospitalist team as well as a physiatrist or a physical medicine and rehab doctor.
Our patients will typically stay about 14 days. That can vary though anywhere from a few days out to over a month.
We're different than other hospitals. Most hospitals you get to rest a lot. Here we put you to work. A typical day would include medication management by your nurses, activities of daily living, dressing, bathing, getting cleaned up and ready for therapy, which you'd work with occupational therapy, a schedule where you'd be going to the gym and working on everything from balance to walking upstairs to bed mobility, which when you've been in the hospital laying in bed for a week, even getting out of bed is now a new event.
On our rehab unit, we have our ADL apartment. So it's an apartment that sometimes folks in the last 2 days, 3 days of their stay will go in there overnights and see how it goes. And if they struggle, the call light is there for them to call and we can come in and help them. We also have the store next door. All of our disciplines, PT, OT, and speech will go in there and work with patients. While they're there, it gives the patients a chance to try being on their own.
The relationship that we have between our team members and the patients is very close-knit. We really get to know them since they are here for a longer amount of time, and so we're interacting with them and finding out what it is the patients are trying to get from their stay here on rehab.
I can tell you the team here at Findlay loves their patients and is really devoted to what they do.
To sum up the culture that we have, I really think that everyone that is here is invested almost like our patients are our family. So I know in the decision making that I do, a lot of times I think, what would I do if this was my dad, if this was my mother?
The reason I do this is those patients who come in were their last hope, and we see them go back home to their family and to their actual homes, not to a facility.
It's the most sincere, real time you get to spend with them. It's getting them back to health, and as a physiatrist, you get to take part in that. So the joy of patient care is really why we do what we do.